Chubby Nerds Unite! All right, y'all. We are here in part two of the Haunting of Shane Dawson video. So we're just going to get right into it. In the last video, we had Shane Dawson address, some of the controversy and how he feels about certain things. I gave my opinion in that last video. So if you're interested in what I thought about it, it's at the end of the last video. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and we are going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And we're going to finish this video and see what the Haunting of Shane Dawson is truly about, because so far we've got nothing related to paranormal experience. So we're going to go ahead. If you're wondering, if you didn't watch the last video, I'm getting ready. I just did my hair. That's, getting a little weird because it's hot AF in here. And then, yeah, I'm getting ready to go on with my day. And I figured that, why not get ready and watch this video? The return of Shane Dawson to the internet. All right, we're going to pick up where we left off. Lego.
Office. It's still under construction. I did get my bear with glasses hung up, thank God. And I did have my Animal Crossing pillow right there, which that was a whole chapter of my life. But I got really into Animal Crossing. It was a lot. That was peak cancellation where I
still haven't played Animal Crossing. I do have a Switch, but I do not have Animal Crossing. Am I missing out on something? Am I too late? I'm always too late to things. But that doesn't mean I enjoy it any less. You know what I mean?
needed an escape, so I just went to my little Animal Crossing world, and it was dark. Anyway, but I still love it. I love you, Tom Nook. But this is my office. I love it so much. This is kind of where I'm feeling the most inspired, especially with him here.
Who's he?
Me in an alternate universe. Things did not go well. God, that is dark. Anyways, as I said, at my last house, there was an entity. So I lay down and I feel a hand on my neck. At my house before that, there's an entity. And I know you're thinking, Shane, you're making all this up. No, they follow me. So I had psychics tell me that. And
I am making this from my heart. I'm doing this as a demonologist. More importantly, I'm doing this because I care. Shane, you are not haunted by a demon, but you are haunted.
People in my life who never believed in anything, they're around me for like a day and they're like, oh my God, there's entities here.
Shane and I were training virtually due to COVID as this black figure just went by the camera.
It's like a weird thing, I don't get it, but good and bad, there are things that seem to kind of follow me around. When I moved into this house, I felt the presence already here in the basement. There's more.
A basement under the basement?
But it was a good one. Like, I think it's good.
And I'm just going to be real, because what you're dealing with right now is a legitimate haunting, and it's going to get worse.
But yeah, so let's go down there and I'll show it to you.
My job is to make college easier because students have a
the ads.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I scare easy, right?
So this is my basement, which I've never had a basement before. It's really scary. It's so fucking scary. So here's my basement. Okay.
Oh. Horrifying.
Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Today we are talking about how to know if your house is haunted.
Even though
So when you're down here, you're kind of like, okay, it's a basement, like whatever, it's kind of creepy, kind of whatever. But when you go to the back here.
So signs that you have some sort of entity or spirit in your house that does not belong.
Right away. It's like something is stepping on you, right? Like, is your chest like being pressed?
I was scared.
Like you feel like a heaviness, right?
Like, I feel like the entity in this house, whatever is back here, is like positive and creative and exciting. But I could be lying, it could be lying. But if it's good down here.
That's not one of your angels. That's not one of your lovely spirit guides. That's going to be a negative spirit.
I've never moved to like a small town before. And we are in a small town. Yes, Colorado's huge and Denver's huge, but we're in like a small town. But when you live somewhere, the people around, there's like things that are like places where people in the town talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I heard about a place from someone I met at a coffee shop, and they were like, "Oh my God, are you going to do a video on this place?" And I was like, "Oh, I've never heard of that before." I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to give it away. Just like go." So I asked Morgan. I was like, "Have you heard of this?" And she was like, "It's really fucked up. Like it's really scary." And for her to say that, like she loves scary stuff. And I was like, "Well, should we go?" And she was like, "It's like real. Like it's not one of those things where it's like, oh my God, like I heard." It's like there's people that have gone there that are like, they are horrified and fucked up, and things follow them back home. It's like a really scary place.
Oh my God.
So I was like, "We're going." But I'm excited because I'm like, you know what? Like, I want to get inspired. I want to get in the spirit. Like, I want to really get myself back in the horror, scary zone. And maybe this will open up a new world for me. Like, maybe I'll start to get even more invested in that world because I kind of took a step back from it because it was really getting scary. And I'm ready. Bring it on. Like, come live in my basement. And hopefully something really scary happens. Or hopefully I just feel something that keeps me inspired. Hopefully you survive.
Terrified. Oh, this is cool. All silhouetted. Oh no! I'm gonna have a heart attack tonight.
Shane's editing. I will say that basement does look creepy as fuck. That basement does look creepy as fuck. I'd stay in the basement. I'd have a whole bunch of lights. Don't get me wrong, like I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna fucking be down there in the dark by myself. I would get a whole bunch of lights, and then the moment that all the lights go off, I'm gone. Okay.
I'm gonna die not from a ghost, from anxiety.
Oh my God, I got a ghost with anxiety. When I get a ghost, it's like, ooh. I want to possess you, but I'm comfortable. Oh man, we're gonna die.
I think they're good ghosts.
Am I telling him the truth? Yes, I am.
No, I think my mom's house is haunted, and we have angels looking over us here.
That's not one of your angels.
What happened?
Your mom's house
What?
was built?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You really? I was gonna ask you about that like 2 hours ago, but I was like, I don't know if it's a sensitive subject.
I don't know. I probably
You
did
don't
it.
know what that is?
No.
It just happened.
Wait, stop. You're scaring me so much.
Are you serious?
That?
What?
I don't know.
Well, it's
Shut
fresh.
up.
It's new. It's gonna hurt.
No, it was there when we were filming earlier.
Well, so it's been there. So I don't know. I'm clumsy. I probably did it in my sleep.
Chris.
Stop it. I'm so scared.
Whoa.
This is a horror movie.
That's going to be a negative spirit.
Wait, stop it.
That's actually scary. Right? Or no? It's not. It's normal.
I didn't even realize it.
It definitely looks like a scratch. So, are you okay going to a haunted place with us?
Listen, there was a demon that took over my body. I don't know how much he's told you, but that was in my mom's house.
And by the way, when he says like a demon took over my body, like it actually happened. I came to bed one night and he popped up and he said, like fully awake, he jumped up out of bed and he went, "Watch out for the balloons, you're gonna die. Don't fall off the bed, you're gonna die." And he like looked at me in the eyes. And then I said, "What?" And then he goes, "Ha ha ha ha, you're gonna die." And then he laid back down. And I was like, "Hello, hello." And after like 5 minutes, he's like, "What?"
Well, I was fully asleep, like something had taken over me in my sleep. So I was just like trying to go back to sleep, pretend it didn't happen. And he kept being like, "Well, what's going on? What's going on?" And I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it. Shut up." And then I laid awake the whole night thinking moving to Colorado ruined our lives because a demon entered my body and it's never going to leave. But I've been fine ever since.
I'm sweating.
Cheeto! I'm showing you guys Cheeto. He's doing great.
He's adjusted the best. Like if anyone's thriving in Colorado, it's Cheeto. He loves this house.
Because he loves.
All right, we got 10 more minutes, and I'm gonna go put on the shirt. I'm gonna get out of this. Now we gonna continue. We gonna finish. Oh, suck it now. We're back.
Entities. So at night, Cheeto lays on my chest, and do you have a cat?
No.
Cats do this crazy thing where they see ghosts, and it's very scary. So he's laying on my chest, and then he'll go, and then he'll look over me, and then he'll go, and he'll follow it across the room, and then all the hairs on his body stand up, and then he goes,
Oh.
and then I go, Cheeto, you're
First of all, I know exactly how that is. My dog does it all the time. And it freaks me out to the point where I literally had to take some blessed medallions, some holy water, and some sage. I had to bless every inch of my house. I'll probably tell that story in the future, but when I first moved in the place that I live now, about 3 going on 4 years ago, 100% had a haunting experience. 100 freaking percent. And it was a combination of things that I was experiencing, but also things that I was watching my dog experience. So I'll just say, I know how that goes. I know.
Cheeto scaring me, and then he looks at me and he goes, and he looks at me like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take care of it? And then I go, I don't know. And then I just keep watching the Big Brother live feed.
Wait, literally, where are we going? I'm gonna tell you. I'm probably driving.
Yeah. But ghosts are afraid of G-Wagons. They're like, who would spend that much money on a car? Okay, it's not a mistake. We're gonna start a camera.
Oh, did you just throw up?
Ready to see the city?
Oh, the city.
Before we go looking for entities, I need Diet Root beer. I also need a hard drive because I'm going to be editing again.
Wow.
I know this is so weird, editing your videos on my computer. And I also want to show you guys my hood. Wait, was that offensive?
Experience the sunset over the lake.
Look at it, isn't it pretty?
It's like all the way down over there.
I'll take it. You took a picture of it. I'll show it. Yeah. Wasn't that pretty? I guess I haven't shown you. That's my barn.
Well, Chris is sleeping in
Yeah, I slept in there.
What was it?
I was nervous at first, but I liked it.
Just a couple demon scratches.
No, stop.
Nice, relaxing. Lots of Latin going through your ears. So anyways, I want to get alpacas. I want alpacas. I might want a cow, but do I need to get 2 cows? Only. I want a pig. They're just loud, which I didn't know until I hung out with a pig. You think I'm loud? Oh, this is my dinner. By the way. Now I will say, driving around in this car, it's pretty embarrassing. It's not in LA. Everybody thinks Hillary Duff came to town. I wish I was Hillary.
Ah,
So let's say you have to read it.
The ads, darling.
Okay, we live on a dirt road.
See, I like it. Like, he's getting frustrated because he feels like, oh my god, like there's a dirt road. Like I'm the only G-Wagon. Boo hoo. Oh my god, dear.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I scared him, sorry.
Come back, baby. Here, honey. Isn't it crazy that Rylan almost killed an animal?
Oh my god. Sometimes there's food trucks right here.
Good story.
Gosh, it's
That does look like God. Like that looks like Jesus is up there like, yeah, bitch. Look what I'm fucking doing. What are you doing?
wow. God, I'm not ready.
I don't feel nothing. I feel nothing.
Shane is okay. Like he's the only person that doesn't get like.
I don't know about you, but it seems to me that Shane feels nothing about a lot of things. The shade of it all. I'm just kidding.
Wet from the sun.
Or
It's pretty, like I understand. I just don't feel moved by it. I feel moved by so many things. Sunset, don't care. Weird.
You did say the God statement though, and that sounded almost moved.
I don't really get moved. I mean, I can be moved by God, don't get me wrong. But like, I feel like me and God at this point are just like chill. Like, it's like, I'm like, hey God, and he's like, hey. And then I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, ruining your life. And there's a reason. So, I don't know. Praise the Lord. By the way, in this town, well, I'm just saying, specifically, we weren't aware that we moved into, I don't know,
Trump country.
But it's one of those things where the people here are so nice that they're like, when they see that we're 2 guys in a relationship, they're like, oh, you guys are together? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, wow, that's amazing. I love gay people. Gay people are great. Nothing wrong with them. They're not weird at all. And I'm just like, it's really sweet.
it's y'all nasty bitches. Yes, I'm fucking wearing underwear, okay? Y'all shady bitches. Y'all shady, okay? Let me lotion on my legs in peace.
But in their head, they're thinking, oh my God, get away from the fire.
They're screaming the F word in their heads. But I can say it because I'm gay, right?
See, I always thought so.
I can only say half of them. Black Robins.
Oh man, my feet are burning.
That's what it's like. Hell. So this area is my favorite because it feels like you're in a horror movie. Like it's like a small town where kids would get like murdered.
Oh, bitch, I've seen that movie so many times, and that part still fucking freaks me out. Paul Bunyan looking at it.
The little lights.
Oh,
Look at it. That is so cute.
It really kind of does look like Dairy Maine. It does, like a little bit. You know, all we need is a little motherfucking, you know, sky cam and shit. You know, a little drone to fly over and get some exterior shots and stuff.
See, I moved.
Wow. Should we go to the Parker garage?
No, get a beer. Oh God, no. We're not going to any of these places.
What?
We're just driving by.
Patio is.
That is very cute.
Whoa, these are so busy.
Wow.
Whoa.
One mask inside.
No. It really does look like a movie town.
It does, right? That
It looks like a set.
American flags everywhere. Like we did it.
Wait, but seriously, am I allowed to wear a mask?
You can do whatever you want. Just don't tell people you're gay. Do you think we're gonna live here forever?
I don't know. Yeah, the hills are like very haunting.
Oh, we are not even like halfway there.
Wait a sec. You're telling me this guy is walking around right there?
Somebody took that picture.
2,000 bodies remain buried there?
Yes. And they walk around there at night.
Like we come in peace.
Back to his home, and his wife and his 2 children have been killed and scalped there.
My heart is racing. That's scary.
It's because people go out there looking for trouble.
People go out there looking for trouble, which is why I stopped going there.
Oh my god, their door is open. Oh my god, I'm scared.
And since like the 1980s, there's been 20 plus deaths.
Like, so wait, is that what we're supposed to go?
No, I won't.
That looks like you brand people.
It literally just says SOS not ready.
What happened? Are you okay?
I feel something really bad. Like dark about that.
Oh my god. I just feel like a negative demon is attached to that.
But it's not the camera because it's not in all of them.
It feels so weird, that little stuff. Yeah. Like it's fun when it's like, but like it's like weird, right?
Yeah. We gotta go.
Honestly, do you think you're gonna say anything? He's very different.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Wait, I'm so scared. What's that? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Why 100%?
Because that things follow me. Like, I guess you don't know that. Things follow me, Chris.
You're not gonna go out.
The way you said that was so scary.
Have you ever been to Canada?
Yes.
Have you ever seen Canada? So I was excited about this house because I love being by water, being out by this lake, and it's so scary.
Your house is a horror movie.
My life is a horror. Oh no!
What?
The water. Why is the water turning brown?
Was it not down before?
I don't know how to take care of a lake. That was my weird house tour. I don't know what else to say about it.
You made sure that no one can move in after you. They'll be too terrified.
Okay, before it ends, you know what? Okay, let me go.
Oh, I keep doing that. Every time I'm like, oh, I want to tell everybody about the ghost in my house. And then later I'm like, what if I need to sell this? So if you're wondering, my last house, totally ghost free. If you want it, no demons. Demon in my house? What are you talking about? That was a joke. I really don't know what this video is. What do you call this video? I'm not dead.
I'm not.
I am dead. I die in this video. Do people still say spoopy? And there's a zip line, but there's no way in hell I'm ever doing it.
You haven't done it still?
No.
It's fun.
I honestly, and I'm not just saying this to like be like funny and like relatable, but like I'll break it. Like I will fucking break the zip line. Like I'm more comfortable with my body, like I'm fine, but like I'll break it. Woo.
You better plug that merch, Shane. You better plug it. Okay. All right. So that was part 1 of his apparent 3-part series, The Haunting of Shane Dawson. Now, do I think that this video should have been called The Haunting of Shane Dawson? No. There was literally nothing haunting about it. I think it should have been more of, like my haunted house tour or something like that, because I kind of feel like it's a little disjointed, but then I kind of feel like maybe that's a reflection of, where he's at creatively. Like maybe he does feel like a little creatively disjointed. I don't know. I'm not in his head, but I feel like it was all in the marketing for him, to be like, okay, so how can I get people to, you know, want to watch this video. Everybody's been talking about how, you know, they want me to get back to like my spooky content and all this shit. So let me title this The Haunting of Shane Dawson. I don't know. I feel like instead of it being a series, like I would have probably been cooler with it, because you know the next title is going to be something totally different. I doubt he's going to be like, you know, The Haunting of Shane Dawson Part 2, you know, because it's like all of his series, you know, it's always like, you know, each title in like in the episodicness of it always has a different title. It's not like The Haunting of Shane Dawson Part 1, The Haunting of Shane Dawson Part 2, The Haunting of Shane Dawson Part 3. You know, it's like, why wouldn't you just do it all together? Like, why not just release like an entire movie? You know, like you obviously want to make movies, Shane. So why wouldn't you just like make a long, like, you know, 2-hour fucking movie called The Haunting of Shane Dawson and then have everything be together? You know, it would have felt less disjointed to me. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But let me know what y'all think down below. What did you think about The Haunting of Shane Dawson? What did you think about, you know, his acknowledgement of all the past controversies in the last video? I don't know. I'm indifferent. Will I continue to watch the series? At this point, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I do happen to like more, like a lot of other people, the spooky content that he's put out, like his conspiracy theories and all that shit. Like, yes, that's content that I am more interested in. So will I finish this series? You know, probably, you know, but will I do it, you know, like to put it out here? I don't know. Will I watch it on my own? Most likely. Will I make videos out of it? I have no idea. But anyway, like I said, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you thought about this video and what else you would like me to react to. There's so much stuff on the internet to react to watch, to feel things about. So I always welcome people bringing new things for me to see to me. So yeah, that'll be it. Chubby nerds unite. Later.